Living with celiac disease requires vigilance, constant awareness, and a remarkable level of discipline. For people with this autoimmune condition, exposure to even small amounts of gluten, a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye, can trigger a host of symptoms, from stomach cramps and digestive pain to fatigue and brain fog. The challenge lies not only in reading ingredient labels and avoiding cross-contamination, but also in navigating social situations where gluten might be lurking. Among these worries, an intimate question often emerges, especially among those dating or in relationships. Is it truly safe for someone with celiac disease to kiss a partner who has just eaten gluten? Until recently, advice in this area was based largely on educated guesses rather than scientific evidence. Healthcare providers would weigh in, considering the mechanism of gluten exposure and sharing that they believed risks were very low, but lacked solid data to give a confident response. This left many with celiac disease feeling uncertain, wrestling with fear of accidental exposure, sometimes asking their partner to brush their teeth or rinse their mouth before an embrace, or otherwise feeling anxious about something as simple and natural as sharing a kiss. Now, evidence offers reassuring news. In a study led by Ann Lee, an assistant professor at Columbia University, this very question was put to the test. 10 couples participated, each including one partner with celiac disease and one without. To simulate a realistic scenario, the non-celiac partners consumed 10 saltine crackers, which are loaded with gluten, and then proceeded to kiss their gluten-sensitive significant others, open-mouthed for close to a minute, emulating a genuine, affectionate kiss. 2 variations of this experiment unfolded. In one, the kiss happened 5 minutes after the gluten-eating episode. In the other, the non-celiac partners drank half a glass of water before the kiss. The results were eye-opening. After the gluten-laden smooches, saliva samples and urine from the celiac partners were tested for gluten traces. In the majority of cases, gluten transfer levels were comfortably below the amount the FDA deems safe in gluten-free foods, less than 20 parts per million ppm. Even in the small number of cases where traces went above this threshold, none of the celiac participants developed symptoms of gluten exposure. Notably, when the gluten-eating partner drank water before kissing, the transfer of gluten was reduced even further, with all samples coming in under the 20 ppm marker. This simple precaution, an easy, accessible measure, appears to minimize risks further, providing reassurance for couples who may want to take extra steps to safeguard their health. Doctors who reviewed the study findings, such as Dr. Joseph Murray from the Mayo Clinic, believe the outcome aligns with their experience and understanding of celiac disease. Gluten exposure typically needs to reach a certain threshold to provoke symptoms, and for most people, the tiny amounts transferred during a kiss are far too low to cause trouble. While there may always be a few individuals with extreme sensitivity, those outliers for whom even the smallest amount of gluten can trigger discomfort, most individuals can feel confident that sharing a kiss, even with someone who has just consumed gluten, is safe. For many living with celiac disease, this new insight may be liberating. Maintaining a gluten-free lifestyle touches every aspect of daily life, including social events, travel, and eating out. The fear that a spontaneous, affectionate gesture could inadvertently lead to days of discomfort is no small burden. These new findings don't just clear up uncertainty, they lift an unnecessary layer of anxiety, freeing couples to focus more on connection than on caution. That's not to say people shouldn't use their best judgment. As Dr. Nielsen Fernandez-Becker from Stanford University recommends, if someone is particularly sensitive or simply feels uncomfortable, there's nothing wrong with taking extra steps, like having a partner drink water or even brushing their teeth before a kiss. But for those who have been sharing kisses without issue, these findings suggest there's no need to suddenly change a routine that's working. The broader message goes beyond just the science. It's about reclaiming some of the normalcy that celiac disease can so easily steal away. In a life full of food restrictions, social pressures, and dietary vigilance, the ability to share a kiss with a loved one without fear is a reassuring victory. It removes a layer of social anxiety around dating and relationships, and is a reminder that, even while living with a chronic disease, life's small pleasures can remain intact. Ultimately, While living gluten-free requires careful consideration, this study empowers people with celiac disease to embrace intimacy, connection, and spontaneity. For those wondering if it's safe to kiss after gluten, the evidence speaks clearly. Go ahead and kiss. Let the moments of affection be free from worry, and let science bring a little more ease and joy into everyday life. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it. Also, leave a comment below. Finally, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for being part of our community.